What's up, guys? It's Original Dobo here, and today we're going to do a little brief review and talk about some pros and cons to the Motorola RAZR HD. I've had this phone now for about a week, and I've got a pretty good feel of what to expect and what not to expect from this device. And I gotta say, coming from a Galaxy S3, I've been pleasantly surprised with one of two things, and they're important things that everybody cares about. One, the reception and call quality, and two, the battery life. Now, this is the RAZR and not the RAZR HD. So this is just the base version RAZR HD, not developer version or anything like that. So let's talk about battery life. Battery life is huge on this. Battery life is blows away my S3. So right now we're at 11 hours, 41 minutes. And we've got, let's see, about an hour and 35 minutes on screen. And we're at about 70%. I'd say that's pretty outstanding. Blows away my S3 in every comparison. I've been on 4G all day. Very seldom been on Wi-Fi today. So I could really dig that. The phone is just incredibly fast. It takes a little bit of getting used to this new blur. I got to tell you, I'm used to having a home screen here, having apps here, and now you got quick settings. I'm still on the fence about that, but I'm liking not having toggles. Keeps everything a little cleaner, so that's sort of nice. So you scroll to the right for everything, and you have your pages, and then you can add pages and templates. So I'm sure you've all seen the reviews. And then if you hit the home button again, it pulls it out and brings it right back. So there is a little bit of lag, I noticed, if you don't shut your phone down sometimes, but nothing major, and it goes away rather quickly. But from what I've seen, the phone's been incredibly fast. Definitely a lot nicer than TouchWiz. I'm a big fan of AOSP, and this phone's about as fast or as close as you're going to get to AOSP from what I can see. And I like these little things that Motorola did. Finally, Motorola is giving us 1% battery monitoring, which is nice. You got your widget right there for the clock, and then you can jump into your weather, which I like this weather, although it will be absolutely useless once Google Now is on this with Jelly Bean, because that's the weather I usually use, is the Google Now weather. It just keeps everything a little bit cleaner. Jump in your text messages, and everything is solid there. Google Chrome is the only browser that comes on this device, which it takes a little getting used to. Let's see. Your dialer is pretty fantastic. You jump in your people. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Just joking. There's your dialer. So I like being able to swipe. That's one thing I didn't like with my S3. I couldn't swipe. It's little things like that. This does not have the motion like the S3. So if you like the motion, kiss it goodbye. It's not in this. So I mean, it comes with all your standard Google apps. I got a chance to test this in a fringe area over the weekend, in a really low service area, and the phone performed unbelievable. I was impressed. No effects on the battery whatsoever, being in a fringe area searching for signal. Just loved it. I mean, phone reception was great. The handoffs between 4G and 3G were great. And usually that's my biggest gripe is the handoffs and the data drops. And I haven't experienced a single one. And I gotta say, it's the first phone I really don't feel like rooting. It's got sort of everything I need. It got a little skin to it. I got little toggles and stuff and quick settings. I mean, it's just a very reliable phone. Another thing I really like about the phone, the way it feels and the build quality. It's sort of heavy in your hand. All aluminum on the sides, mounted together, no removable battery. 16 gigs of onboard storage, and then a micro SD slot. The volume rockers. This is great. The volume rockers. It's something as simple as this. They don't rattle around. If you rattle this phone and shake it, you don't hear any noises or anything loose. Nothing. It's just a very well built phone. The nano coating's a nice touch. I mean, overall, I'm incredibly impressed. Coming from an S3, coming from a Nexus, having a lot of different devices, definitely would recommend this. I'm not sold on the Nexus series, even though it's great to have the latest software. What good is a software if your phone is not functional and it doesn't work? It's nice to have the latest things, but they will come. Motorola will get it there. And I think if you're going to choose any device, you might be with Motorola because they've lined themselves up best to get the phones upgraded as fast as possible with the least amount of skin in as possible. So I gotta say, I'm a big Motorola fan, loving it. So if you want to know more, follow more about my story with the Motorola HD, you can follow me on Twitter at OriginalDobo. If you have questions, just send me a tweet or comment me, guys. I want to know what you think. How many people have jumped ship from the S3 or the Galaxy Nexus and purchased a RAZR HD or RAZR M? What are your thoughts? Do you like the screen? Do you like the size? Do you like the way it feels? I got to tell you, I love the screen. I think it's a lot better quality than the S3. I want to know what you think. So do me a favor, comment below. And if you like what I do, just hit the like button. Give me a big thumbs up. And I'll be back with some more reviews, and hopefully we'll get some ROMs and things like that we can start checking out on this. I'm Original Dobo, and I'm out.